My dad is on a ventilator and I need help with finances. ICU nurse here. Situations like this are very common, and the hospital most certainly has a social worker that can walk you through the steps to take. Hell, the ICU probably has a social worker for just their unit. They really are your best resource as they have the experience, plus they're familiar with laws/policies as well as resources specific to your location. Many hospitals also have financial counselors to help navigate all the difficulties you're bound to run into. Thank you for your work and compassion ICU workers and NICU workers give to the public at all times as well as now. I spent 14 days in NICU 5 years ago and can't imagine going through my best friend's stroke today, during this. I'd have lost so much that getting on a plane, going to her, advocating for her and spending the last 2 weeks of her life with her. Have you contacted the hospital social worker about this? If not, the next time you speak to an RN or MD, request a social work consult, and ask them to pass on your cell to the social worker. This type of thing is something they help deal with all the time. Agreed. They can help with looking for how to secure insurance or better coverage, advice on how to proceed if he worsens, like signing power of attorney documents for health and another for finances. Staples has these and you just fill in the blanks. The banks should be offering a 90 days grace period, with the ability to extend it to 180 days, for people affected due to the COVID-19 virus, infected or not. I know Wells Fargo and other major banks are doing it. Should look into it. Also, is your dad retired? If he was working as a contractor, agent, gigs etc., he can be approved for a forgivable loan up to $10,000. GL. I can't apply for the grace period because I am not him or on his account. I tried. First, I'm sorry for what you're going through. Hoping for the best for your father and your entire family. When a parent is mentally incapacitated as a result of illness and has not already granted power of attorney through a living will, you have to go to your county probate court and work with the clerk's office to initiate conservatorship proceedings. A judge would then grant you power of attorney. However, I'm willing to bet your county court system is currently shut down, like mine, so I'm not sure there's anything you can do at the moment except support the family and hope for the best. Others have suggested that you have a male family member call and pretend to be him to delay his payments and such. I'm not sure what the legal implications are here. If the rightful owner of the account is the only one who can/would sue you, then I say go ahead and have someone call. Better to get things set up with creditors to avoid a potential foreclosure or repossession. Might want to ask an attorney though to be sure you're not jamming yourselves up. The other people on here have given good advice, especially the one talking about the time periods for safe entry into your father's house to avoid exposure. I just want to extend my sympathies and well wishes. We'll all get through this. Be strong for your father, he needs you. When this is over, I'm going to take a course so I can actually help people when things like this come up. I thought I was smart, thought I knew a thing or six. All I can do is wish Op all the best and a speedy recovery for his father. Too many of us went into this without having our ducks in a row. Went through this when my father-in-law had a stroke. Most of their accounts are in his name only, so his wife couldn't do a lot. We've since worked with the family and an elder law lawyer to have powers of attorney, medical, financial, drawn up that we can invoke in an emergency. They spell out who can invoke them and define a clear line of succession for decision-making. In your case, you need an attorney that specializes in elder law as well. You'll likely need to go to court and get emergency temporary guardianship of your father. If it's been a few days, you should be safe to go into the house if you wear gloves. If it's been 5 days, you could even skip the gloves. I hope you can find account info and receipts, mail, or filed paperwork. If he did anything online, there might be cookies and/or passwords saved on the computer. If you can use your dad's data to set up online banking at his bank, you can actually pay his bills and his CC without being on the account. If he has already set that up, you can use his password to do it until he recovers. Good luck to you and to him. Unless the op has power of attorney, this would be illegal, FYI. I know these are unusual circumstances, but you wouldn't want a faceless bank aiming their illegal guns at you. COVID-19 is irrelevant to them.